Ha 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 ha. Steve.
I get a lot of people telling me that they can't do maths. If you think you can't do maths, there's 5 reasons why you can't do it. The main thing that comes into play all the time is something that you learned in primary school and you've forgotten all about it because you didn't think it was important. It's the order of equations. BODMAS, BIDMAS, PEMDAS, whatever method you use to remember it. The order of equations is something that's so simple to get your head around, but so important to remember for everything else. If you don't remember that, you'll mess up on all kinds of equations. The next thing that everyone struggles with is fractions. You must be able to do fractions. With fractions and with order of equations, you need to know them to be able to do the third thing that you need to know to be good at maths, which is transposition. And that's another thing you've done in primary school, at least in early high school, depending on how old you are when you do it. Transposition is something that if you can't do order of equations and you can't do fractions, you will never be able to do transposition because they all fit together. Once you can do those 3, you're kind of getting there, right? You kind of can do maths. Once you can do those 3, you'll be able to develop that into something else. There's one more thing I like to include in my list of reasons why you can't do maths, and that's SI numbers, System International. You know, when we use millimeters or kilometers or megawatts, all those, that kilo, that mega, that milli, these are all SI numbers, and people like to try and move decimal places and they make big mistakes when they try and move decimal places. It's really important that you get to know SI numbers, make a list of them, and be able to replace the letter with the number it represents. I'll show you all those things in a different video. Those 4 things I'm going to show you in other videos. The one other thing that will cause you to be bad at maths is not understanding what a verb is. A verb is any word that you can say to before. Okay, saying okay all the flipping time. So a verb is something you can say to before. The reason you need to know what a verb is because if you don't understand what a verb is, then you can't answer. You can't understand what it's asking you to do in a question. If it's saying to calculate something, it's going to expect an answer based on a calculation. If it's saying to graph something, it's going to expect in the answer to have a graph. If it says to describe something, it's going to expect you to write something that is a description of what's going on. It's the verbs that tell you what's expected of you in the answer. If you don't read the question right, there's no point in even starting it. So, order of equations, fractions, transposition, SI numbers, and verbs. Get to know those 5 things, and then get to know those 5 things. I'm going to do videos on the first 4 of those things, and then we can develop into some engineering videos. Come again soon.